Hello, my name is Nolan Payne, and I'm here to talk to you today about Step It Up ballroom dance lessons. My plan for Step It Up was to tutor social and ballroom dance for beginner and intermediate level dancers, specifically working with students who are currently taking dance classes, but I also decided to open it up to members of the community who are interested in having private lessons. I wanted to work with the students and help them practice their technique, timing, steps, and if they have routines, help them practice those and get them down real well. Also wanted to offer members of the community the same level of a discounted price for the lessons because they can be so expensive in the real world. Most tutoring services that are offered on campus are free to students, but since I wasn't able to do it through the actual tutoring center, I still wanted it to be cheap so that it would still attract students who are obviously on a college student budget. And I also wanted to be fairly cheap, like as I said before, to members of the community to attract customers from outside of BYU Idaho's campus. Most private lessons can cost anywhere from $30 to $80, even as a beginning dancer. And if you get into competitive dancing, they can cost anywhere from $100 to $250. So I wanted to make sure that I was as cheap as possible. So for on-campus students who were currently taking a dance class, I only charged $5 an hour. And for members of the community, I decided to charge them $10 an hour. I gave a lot of promo lessons to friends and others who I knew were interested in taking some private lessons so that they could be better prepared for their exams and competitions. And I would do these promos as a way to let them know what I would be looking for personally and what I would try to help them with. And so this is actually a short video example of me working with a friend of mine as she was preparing for a competition. As I was doing lessons with different clients and friends, I had the opportunity to work with a lot of people, some that were new and became friends of mine, and also some that I've been friends with for a while. And I was able to work with a lot of different styles. Specifically with Sydney, this client here, I was helping her prepare to join a formation team that I helped put together. And so I was teaching her some basic cha-cha so she could be prepared for the auditions and officially make it onto the team. And we met about an hour twice a week for a few weeks in a row, leading up to that time where she made it onto the team. Here on the left is a picture of me helping my friend Laura as she was practicing for her silver international standard waltz medals exams and the competition that we have at the end of the semester. We would practice in classes, but then we would also practice separately, which is where my tutoring came in. And then on the right, I was helping a friend of mine, Brittany, rehearse a quick step and samba medley that other friends of mine and I were working to choreograph for a performance that we will be doing this next semester. At this past week's competition, 4 of my clients were able to place first in each of their styles and levels, and every single person that I worked with while tutoring made it into the top 6 of each of their competitions. So obviously that was a very exciting moment for them and for me, since I was able to help them achieve that, and it kind of gave me more motivation to keep going, because I really do want to be able to teach dance in some way or fashion, no matter where my life takes me. And on top of their competitions, every single person that I was able to tutor and work with got 89s or higher on their medals competency exams, while being graded by a man named Ron Montez, who is a 7-time world champion, and he judges world championships now. So that's a pretty high standard that they were able to meet for their bronze and silver level classes. And as far as revenues and costs go, I was able to make about $85 from teaching my friends and other clients. And I still have some appointments set up for this next week, and even after this semester is over, there are a lot of people that are interested in continuing the lessons. So even though the $100 challenge will be finished, I will be continuing this and trying to turn it into something that can actually be enjoyable and profitable for me. And one of the nicest parts about running Step It Up is that I didn't have to pay anything to run it, because I already had all the materials that I needed, and advertising was free through social media and word of mouth, and I was able to just work with people one-on-one in free locations, either on campus or off campus. It didn't matter. So that was one of the best parts, and I hope that this is enough information for you, that you will know that Step It Up is a good investment. Thank you.